Right now at 5, the madness begins. Badgers on upset watch. Will they survive the round of 64? And the quest for incorporation. Will the town of Campbell become their own village?
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Well, March Madness finally in full swing. The Wisconsin Badgers fighting to survive and advance against High Point. But will they survive the infamous 5-12 upset? News 8 Now's Kate Overton has the highlights.
Yeah, Emily, everyone wants a few big upsets to start the tournament. Unless it's your team, and I'm sure Wisconsin Badger fans are sick to their stomach right now. Let's jump into this one. Late in the second half, Badgers had the lead. Nick Boyd trying to make it a three-point game, but the layup is short, and High Point has a breakaway. Chase Johnson, his first two-pointer of the year, puts the Panthers in front. Now, Wisconsin would still have a chance. It's Boyd again, but this time his shot is blocked. High Point recovers the loose ball. Then with under 2 seconds to go, they try to go deep to Nolan Winter, but that pass is taken away, and the Badgers fall in the first round 83-82. It was a experts had making the Sweet 16, but now the Badgers are going home with nothing to show. I'll have full highlights later at 5:30. Emily.
All right, thank you, Kate. And well, some highlights for the day. We did feel that sun today along with the warm-up, which means spring is literally right around the corner, Greg.
We got some warm-up for some areas. The snow is still playing a factor in some other areas, too. If you look at high temperatures, we got into the mid-50s here in La Crosse. Further north, only 49. You can definitely tell where the snowpack still exists, especially going all the way up to the UP. It's going to struggle, but turn to the southwest in Iowa where they don't. Already 62 and even 70 as you go further south. Now this evening, we're just going to still be mild. We have increasing clouds, but overall very mild conditions. Just getting back to 42 with that wintering around the south-southeast. We do have a warm front that's going to be approaching, and that's why the winds are turning from that direction. 43 as you get towards 10 p.m., so still fairly nice out right now. Overall, 57 at La Crosse. We finally got to 57, 52 Eau Claire, and 54 at Winona. Some high cloud cover out there right now. And radar, there's your system that's going to pass through, providing some cloud cover and potentially fog issues. But the main story through Saturday is warm, and yes, 70 still on the tail. I said 70 still on the bucket there as we go for Saturday. So we'll break that down and show you what the second half of the weekend also looks like a bit later.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Greg. A big step forward for the town of Campbell as the community moves closer to incorporation as a village. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine is live in Campbell with what today's decision means for residents. Brooklyn.
That's right, Emily. It was a big step. Today, Town of Campbell leaders learned that the State Incorporation Review Board is recommending to grant the town's incorporation, meaning that big step is in their direction. The board ruled that Campbell meets state requirements to become a village. Campbell's push to incorporate stems from concerns about future annexation from La Crosse and the need to fund a $65 million water system after PFAS contamination was found in local wells. Campbell leaders say residents are playing a key role in the town's future.
The people, we needed 50 signatures to get this ball rolling. We got almost 900, which just right there said these people are intent on being independent and they want that going forward. And here we are.
Next, town officials will work with the Department of Administration and the Circuit Court to set a date for the referendum. If approved by voters, the change would give Campbell full municipal powers and lock in its boundaries as a village. Now, the city of La Crosse can still appeal the decision. In a statement, Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey says he is disappointed in the board's decision and will continue to consider all options. Reporting live in Campbell, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Brooklyn. A Galesville man is dead after an attempted burglary. Police say Brian Jaderston unlawfully entered a town of Irving home on March 13th when he was restrained by bystanders. Jaderston became unresponsive and was later pronounced dead at the scene. After an investigation, authorities determined he was not known to the residents and believe he entered with the intent to burglarize. Now, a News 8 follow-up, new details of last night's motel fire in St. Charles, Minnesota. Officials say 70% of the Whitewater Valley Motel was destroyed. An electrical malfunction is believed to be the cause. No injuries were reported. State lawmakers are responding to community concerns about a proposed transmission line. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom to explain their plan. Grace.
Lawmakers are working on legislation that would limit where large transmission lines can go. The proposal comes as communities push back against the Maribel transmission line. The Maribel project would build about 140 miles of transmission lines from southeast Minnesota through southwestern Wisconsin. Under the bill, the state's Public Service Commission would have to consider two things: placing them on land that is already dedicated to utility infrastructure or burying them underground. One lawmaker says their goal is to preserve the state's existing landscape.
With some very fragile landscape that we have here in the Cooley region, I think it only makes sense that the State Public Service Commission prioritize burying these electrical lines.
PAF says burying the lines underground will cost more and may be impractical in some areas. Reporting in the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Grace. Happening around the state, Wisconsin Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu will not seek re-election. The Republican out of Oostburg has served on the Senate since 2015 and as a majority leader since 2020. LeMahieu says he is looking to spend more time with his family. Brad Schimmel will continue leading the U.S. Attorney's Office in Wisconsin's Eastern District under a new title. Attorney General Pam Bondi has appointed him first assistant U.S. Attorney, keeping him in charge until a new U.S. Attorney is named. The appointment comes days after his interim role expired. An all-women team is helping Habitat for Humanity build homes in La Crosse. The tradition dates back to 1991. It not only helps create more homes in the area, but gives women interested in home building a chance for hands-on learning.
Really empowering the women volunteers that we have. It's really great to see all these women come together in the community.
Today, they're helping demolish and restore homes in the historic Washburn neighborhood. Dennis Graham Associates and Madison Area Music Association hosting the 22nd Rockonson. The annual garage band competition showcases 7th to 12th grade bands of all musical genres vying for the chance to play at Summerfest for the finals. 5 bands will play a 20-minute set on June 19th and 20th, and the top 2 will win a second gig on July 4th.
What I'm seeing is this remarkable amount of talent out there, and they don't have that forum really they can't go into bars, they don't have that many stages to perform on. So this is quite unique to be able to play at Summerfest, the world's largest music festival.
You can sign up on rocksconsin.org. Registration is free. Today's Conductor Wannabe is Nancy Allen. She is supporting Karuna Housing, a nonprofit looking to provide safe housing and 24-hour peer-based support. Her goal is to help people find the community they need.
This is set up for the chronically homeless and then other issues that they might have to help them get off of the streets, get into a living facility, and then to develop a sense of community with their shared living experiences and roommates.
This week, we're introducing you to each contestant for the 2026 Conductor Wannabes. Still to come, intelligence officials pressed on Capitol Hill and what the president said about deploying more troops to Iran. Plus, one of the sweetest deals of the year, how La Crosse area Dairy Queens are celebrating the start of spring.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, a Viroqua restaurant putting local farms at the center of every dish. We'll have more on Driftless Cafe when we see you for Foodie Friday. And Art's got a look at your weekend forecast.
That to-do list isn't going to do itself. That's where the 2026 Motor Trend Truck of the Year Ford Maverick comes in. Agile, nimble, equipped for wherever you go, and capable of taking what you need. Ford Maverick, turning a to-do list into a to-done list. Get $2,500 bonus cash on a new Ford Maverick, plus a free limited maintenance plan. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers, so switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And now switch to T-Mobile and get free phones for $0 down. Plus 4 lines for only $25 per month per line.
Better service, better price, win-win.
Nobody brings you selection and style like King Furniture, your hometown destination for every room in your home. Looking for better sleep? We have a huge selection of mattresses for every comfort and budget with 0% easy payment plans available. And as always, trade in your old furniture for a discount on new. And we'll even deliver it and haul it away for free. Just try that anywhere else. For selection, service, and value you can count on, it's all here at King Furniture.
It's the sound of a generation. Generation Radio, a supergroup of music's most iconic legends, starring 2-time Grammy Award winner Jay DeMarcus of Rascal Flatts, along with longtime lead vocalist of Chicago, Jason Schiff, and more. Live at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, Friday, April 17th. Don't miss Generation Radio. Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, April 17th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Get an 11% rebate on everything. Make this the year you check that project off the list. Turn your tax refund into new appliances with help from Menards. You'll find an excellent selection ready to take home today. Whether it's for a laundry room or kitchen, big or small. You'll be sure to find an appliance that fits your lifestyle. Save $250 on this Maytag washer dryer pair after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
President Trump's pick to head the Department of Homeland Security one step closer to being confirmed. Markwayne Mullin advancing out of committee today after Democratic Senator John Fetterman crossed to aisle. Fetterman's vote proving crucial after Republican Chairman Rand Paul said he would not support Mullin.
The fact that he can't bring himself to say that, really we shouldn't settle political questions with violence, I think that would be a terrible example for ICE and for our Border Patrol agents.
Mullin moving toward a vote before the whole Senate. Majority Leader John Thune said he hopes to hold the vote early next week. Developing now, President Trump offering an update on whether he'll deploy troops to Iran. Meanwhile, lawmakers on Capitol Hill grilling his intelligence team. Erica Brown reports.
President Trump said Thursday that he told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not to strike Iran's South Pars oil field, which sparked a retaliatory attack on the world's largest liquefied natural gas terminal in Qatar.
We're independent, we get along great. It's coordinated, but on occasion he'll do something, and if I don't like it, and so we're not doing that anymore.
The attacks on oil and gas facilities around the Gulf come as Iran continues to block the Strait of Hormuz, a critical passageway for around 20% of the world's oil. But at an Oval Office meeting with Japan's Prime Minister, Trump downplayed rising energy prices.
I thought it would be worse, much worse actually. I thought there was a chance it could be much worse. It's not bad, and it's going to be over with pretty soon.
Earlier Thursday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth responded to a report that the Pentagon is seeking $200 billion in additional funds for the war in Iran.
It takes money to kill bad guys. So we're going back to Congress and our folks there to ensure that we're properly funded.
Here on Capitol Hill, House lawmakers grilled the Trump administration's top intelligence officials, including National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard, on whether Iran posed an imminent threat to the United States.
The president makes that determination based on the totality of information and intelligence.
The bottom line is there is no imminent threat, and you know that, and there's no product that shows that.
Tulsi Gabbard also told the House committee that Iran intended to rebuild its infrastructure and nuclear enrichment capability following U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear sites last June. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Gas prices continuing to creep up. The average cost of a gallon rising 4 cents today, now standing at $3.88, the highest level since October of 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine, also marking a spike of 90 cents in just 19 days. We'll have more news ahead, but first.
Yes, tomorrow is the official first day of spring, and we're definitely going to feel like spring, but how long will those warmer spring-like temperatures last? We'll break it down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
For over 100 years, Drury's Furniture in Fountain, Minnesota has been turning houses into homes. Shop now during our anniversary sale and save big with store-wide savings. Take advantage of in-stock specials or let our design team assist with a special order. It's all included. Plus, there's even special financing. Family owned for 4 generations, community loved and crafted with care. Because your home deserves the best. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Shop now during our anniversary sale. Family owned for over 100 years.
Did you touch the thermostat? Did you turn it up?
Of course not. Did somebody fiddle with the thermostat?
Dude, it's 85 degrees.
85? Do you have any idea what a couple degrees will do to our gas bill?
Why is it so hot here?
Someone turned up the heat.
God. What do you think you're doing?
I like to sleep with my window open.
You are not supposed to touch a thermostat.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
For sponsored jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
We're roasting 500,000 pounds of coffee a year, and we employ 85 people. But these tariffs are crushing us. And you're looking at $100,000 in tariffs right here. That's on top of all of our other supplies getting more expensive. We've had no choice but to raise prices. Congressman Derek Van Orden voted to support the tariffs, and he called them a success. It doesn't feel like success to me. All I see are higher prices. We need to tell Derek Van Orden, stop raising our costs.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Madness, madness, madness is going on now at Wesco and Sparta. This is not a drill. Get up to 30% off your new furniture. That's right, up to 30% off. Talk about a slam dunk. Stop waiting, stop wishing. Get that new sofa or sectional you've wanted for far too long. Gather the family around the brand new dining table and register to win a free recliner. This madness won't last forever. Don't miss out. It's happening right now only at Wesco and Sparta. Did we mention you could win a recliner?
Well, certainly it's getting warmer aloft, but when you walk outside, sometimes you can feel that cold air just sitting towards the ground of the snowpack. The snowpack temperatures are still in the 20s too, so it's fairly cold. Once that snowpack gets closer to freezing, that's when you really start melting off fairly quickly. But the time being, it's going to be a slow melt. You can see over the last 24 hours, we've seen some decrease in the pack as you go further to the south and west, especially into Iowa, going up to maybe getting close now to Prairie du Chien where that line is. Otherwise, to the north, all that snowpack really is doing is just compacting right now before it can release more of that water too. And that's what you're seeing for the most part, and that's why the levels have come down. I think yesterday 10 inches Eau Claire, now they're down to about 6 inches too. So this still plays a role. Obviously, more moisture in the atmosphere gives us more potential for fog and keeps our temperatures down a little bit. Overall temperatures today, you can see quite that drop off. 70s, near 80 as you go further southwest, the plains, 70s all the way up into Montana, even southern Canada. But the cold air is still locked to the north, but it's getting further and further and further east as we go throughout. So this air is going to continue to push through the area. So we're just going to see one little push here come through Saturday. That's really the big push coming right here. Before Sunday comes, that's when we're probably going to see the warmest conditions, but then look how fast they crash with a frontal system really quickly towards Sunday. So Sunday, you're definitely going to feel about a 20-degree, 30-degree drop in temperatures and wind too. Next week, we'll see a modification, a little bit of some warmer air. Probably Wednesday looks to be maybe the warmest before we have another system come down. But notice to the southwest, they're not going to get out of that heat ridge down there too. So their temperatures are going to be staying fairly warm. Right now, as we look overall, we do have a system as we approaching from the north. There's a frontal system that's coming through. It'll provide more clouds. That white in the background, you kind of see briefly as the visible satellite is, that's the snow on the ground. Otherwise, a lot of 50s, but still 60 to the south. As we time it out, more clouds are going to be in the focus tomorrow as a warm front begins to approach from the west. This warm front will have some potential for low cloud development. And as we get later in the night, we could see a little bit of fog development too as cloud cover continues. You can see overall visibility's generally okay, but further north you go, very solid overcast deck, low clouds, potential fog that'll come in. Tomorrow, I think overall more clouds for a lot of areas than we saw today, especially in the morning. So temperature jump may not be as much, but tonight, very mild. 40s to the upper 30s. Our temperatures are not going to fall off too much as we go throughout. Tomorrow, maybe a 2 to 3 jump in some areas. The cloud cover further north may limit that jump too much. Further south you go, you just tack on a few more degrees, but there will be more clouds in the morning. And once again, that fog potential is out there too. Saturday, probably more 70s, but quite a spread. Low 60s, and there could be even some mid 70s, even higher to the southwest. We'll have to just wait and see, but definitely that is the warmest day. Unfortunately, that is the end of the temperatures that we're going to see, because Sunday we're back to the 40s in breezy conditions. Not far from average, but definitely a drop from what we saw on Saturday. As we go throughout next week, we're going to climb back up. The warmest day may be Wednesday. We do have a system coming through that has more of a wind punch than actually any precipitation with it, but that'll be a cool down then towards next Friday. So get out, enjoy it. We'll melt some of this. Everyone's had questions on the rivers. So far, it's a slow melt. We will see some rivers get to action stage. That's not flooding stage, but so far nothing to be worried about with that right now.
So regular fishing season.
Well, not well. Eventually, when they start opening up more, yes.
Yep, that's right. All right, thanks, Greg. Still to come, Free Cone Day. How Dairy Queen is using their annual event to give back.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
Thinking of updating my kitchen?
Yeah? Yes.
This year, we are finally updating our kitchen. Doing subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall
For everyone who talks about doing that thing,
over there,
but never does that thing,
sweet little breakfast nook.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen.
Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in person.
You could also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Right now, get over $7,300 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
To everyone who values tradition, what does tradition mean to you?
Our family's been doing fish fry here for years.
At Culver's, we make our fish fry the way tradition deserves.
Hand battered, right here in the restaurant.
Right here.
Right here.
The food here never disappoints.
And the best part, we get to sit and enjoy the company. Hey.
Helping you spend time with your family, it's what we're all about.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
Dairy Queen celebrating Free Cone Thursday. All you have to do is visit a DQ and get your free vanilla cone. The La Crosse and Onalaska locations also offering a dipped cone for just $1. The money raised all goes to the Children's Miracle Network.
It's one of our sweetest days of the year that we just get to start off into spring by just creating memories with our fans. And then we get to partner with Children's Miracle Network and hope to make a difference, and 100% of those proceeds going back to them.
Pretty sweet deal. The free ice cream is to mark something even more worth celebrating, the official start of spring, which is tomorrow. And they were so kind to drop us off an ice cream cake, which a lot of us have enjoyed so far. Thank you, DQ. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Even getting out of bed is a struggle.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
In pain.
Good thing you came to Slumberland. This Tempur Pro Adapt provides adaptive support and pressure relief to help you sleep.
Getting out of this bed is gonna be a struggle.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $6,100 on the Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Maximize the life of your engine with Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic Motor Oil. It helps maintain fuel efficiency and provides advanced protection from wear, friction, heat, and deposits. Get a 5-quart jug for a value of $21.99 after rebate. Performax steel shelving is the ultimate storage solution. They hold up to 2,000 pounds per shelf. Get this 3-tier heavy-duty shelving unit for a value of $149.98 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking the dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just a bit uncomfortable. It's my mattress.
Good thing you came to Slumberland. This Stearns & Foster provides the ultimate comfort and craftsmanship for a luxurious sleep.
Amazing.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Oh, we will have lingering cloud cover and fog for some areas. Areas further south and west, more sun, but more areas will probably get into the 60s. These may be a little bit underdone if you go towards northeast Iowa. It could be upper 60s. Later on, it looks like 70 is more possible for Saturday, but enjoy it because we have cooler air. Not too much below average, but it definitely will be different Sunday.
A beautiful spring weekend ahead. Love that. All right, thank you for joining us at 5. We'll see you right back here in just a few minutes.